What is up, you guys? Dennis Garcia here. How the hell is everybody doing? I am doing fantastic. Today it is June 23rd. It is Monday. And you know what that means. It is time for a new weekly vlog. And for today's video, I am very excited because I am on my way to go to the surgery center of a skin care doctor place to go get my little buddy removed. I have had this cyst on my eyebrow for like 7 or 8 years, and while it has not caused me any pain, any discomfort, it's more of like an eyesore because whenever I look at myself in the mirror, I see this, and I've kind of been very self-conscious about it for like the longest time. And I finally have great insurance to the point where I can pay to take it off and like pay an affordable price and not what would have been quoted to me had I not had good coverage. I believe it's called a sebaceous cyst. I've been living like this for 8 years and I cannot wait to have this motherfucker removed and like look at my face every day in the mirror and just feel normal. I'm a little bit nervous just because I know they're probably gonna numb the area and then they're gonna slice me open and then pop the cyst out. I'm hoping that I don't feel anything. I've never really had a surgery like that where I'm like awake. I've never really been into surgery as an adult. I feel like the last time that I had a surgery was when I was like 6 months old, and that was in regards to my 8 fingers and all of that fun stuff. Aside from that, I've never broken a bone, never had to be in the hospital, like never had to get surgeries, never had to be put under, never had to be put under anesthesia and like knocked out. So as a 33-year-old who's never gone through any of that, I'm a little bit scared. I am going alone. So while I am a little bit nervous and a little bit anxious of the procedure, I'm also just very excited to have this thing removed. So I am back from the surgery, as you guys can tell, or maybe you can't, but let's get a close-up look at my eye. Because it looks like I got fucking punched in my eye. It looks like I got into a fight and somebody punched my eye socket, left me for dead, and then I ended up in the hospital with a few stitches and a bruised eye. I literally look like I got into a fight. And let me tell you guys, I am a lover, not a fighter. I've actually never been in a fight ever. Have never been in a physical altercation with somebody because I'm not a fucking idiot and I know how to like regulate my emotions to the point where like I'm not gonna fight somebody. But the doctor told me that the swelling and the bruising might get worse over the next couple of days. So that's gonna be fun to deal with. As of right now, the numbing cream or the shots that I got around my cyst and my skin are starting to slowly wear off. So I'm feeling a little bit of pain in my upper eyebrow area. It's not like unbearable, it's just uncomfortable. And I didn't get any medication or anything. They literally told me take some Tylenol or some Advil and hope for the best. Cross your fingers. I also got to sleep upright. So that's going to be fun because I'm definitely a stomach sleeper and a side sleeper. I don't really do well sleeping on my back, but I got to sleep on my back and elevated for like the next couple days. The overall surgery was not that bad. It was about 5 to 10 minutes. I literally got into the operating room. They flashed these like bright ass lights on my face. The doctor literally had to like put patches over my eyes so that like the light didn't fuck with me. And then he put like 6 or 8 shots of some numbing stuff. And it like immediately numbed my eyebrow. And then he went in, did his thing, cut me open, cut off the cyst, and stitched me up. And overall, it was a weird sensation being awake while being technically operated on. I don't recommend it. It's a weird feeling laying there and feeling like scissors and knives and things going in your skin, but you can't feel any pain, but you still can feel some sort of equipment on your face. Overall, though, it wasn't too expensive. I paid $185. They're gonna send it in for a biopsy. They're gonna check if it's cancerous. They think it's most likely a cyst. But next week I do have to go in again next Monday to get out the stitches. But the doctor basically told me that I'm not allowed to like work out, which kind of sucks because I was gonna go to the gym after my surgery. But apparently I can't do anything that is going to, like, I guess, like elevate my blood pressure or elevate my heart rate, because that's gonna make my blood pump faster, which in turn could possibly make me bleed. They gave me like a whole instruction manual on this operation that I had. So I gotta really just kind of take it easy for the next couple of days. I'm not able to shower for a day. So my next shower is not going to be until tomorrow evening, which is fun. I'm going to go make a salad because I'm fucking hungry. I haven't eaten all day. And it's, what time is it? And it is 5:09. And haven't eaten yet. I've only had a coffee and water, and I feel like I should get something into my system, even though I'm not hungry because I just took my shot today of Zepbound. So I'm just going to put something in my system, take it easy today, watch some TV, maybe clean my room, clean the bathroom. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or the next couple of days, and I'll update you guys on my cyst surgery. Good morning. It is Wednesday, June 25th. It is currently 9:38 in the morning. I woke up a little bit earlier today because I wanted to make some coffee and have a little chat with you guys. So I have my coffee right here. I made myself today a white chocolate mocha with some French vanilla bean syrup and some soft top that I bought from the grocery store, or as people call it, cold foam. I call it soft top just because I'm a huge like Dutch Bros fan, and at Dutch Bros they call it soft top, but it is essentially cold foam. And I'm just enjoying my morning. I'm having a really, really good morning. I have my coffee in hand. I'm feeling relaxed and happy, and I'm just having a good morning. And I figured I would come on to talk to you guys about how it's been being post-op, since I haven't really updated you guys on my surgery. But like, honestly, it has been a pretty positive experience so far being post-op. I was expecting a lot more complications than have actually happened. Like, the doctor basically told me, like, you might get more bruising, you might get more swelling, you might start bleeding. Like, you gotta go to bed with your back elevated. Like, I had to sleep like a zombie, like a fucking vampire. I had to sleep like a vampire. Do vampires and zombies even sleep? I had to sleep upright for the first night, which was an interesting choice because I am very much a side sleeper. So it was hard trying to make sure that I didn't move to the side, although somehow throughout the night I did end up on my side, but nothing happened. Like, there was no extra bleeding, nothing occurred during the night, nothing. It was all fine, and there was no additional bruising, there was no bleeding, there was no extra swelling. The swelling that I have now is the swelling that I had when I left the appointment. There's virtually no pain. Like, it stings a tiny bit, but it's not something that is like, ow, that hurts. It's just, I have a cut and a open, not an open wound, but I have a cut on my eyebrow and some fucking stitches on it. So like, of course it's gonna hurt, especially when I like move my face or I make facial expressions that are like big. It tends to pull on my wound, and that does kind of sting a little, but like, there's virtually no pain. Yesterday, I also took my first shower of the day because I was told that I couldn't really take a shower for the next 24 hours. And if anybody knows me, you guys know that I love a shower. I have OCD. And when I don't feel clean, like, I feel disgusting the whole day. And like, I just won't leave the house if I have not taken a shower. So when I finally hopped in the shower, I was a little bit scared that like I would feel a little bit of pain from water hitting my cut, but no, I felt no pain. I've been in no pain whatsoever, except for like the first couple of hours of the first day that I had the whole surgery. But for the last 2 days, it's honestly kind of been just a really relaxing, chill post-op. Like, no pain whatsoever, no bruising, no swelling, no bleeding. So I'm excited to have my doctor appointment next week and get my stitches removed. I'm gonna go now because I have to go to work here in a little bit. So I'm gonna enjoy the last 10 to 15 minutes of my morning that I have before I gotta clock in. But I'll see you guys in a few days for another little update on life. It has been a couple of days since I last updated you guys on my little suture slash stitch post-op surgery cyst adventure that I've been bringing you guys along this week. And yesterday, I actually went to the doctor's office to go get my suture removed, which was really exciting. A little bit nerve-wracking because I didn't have my actual appointment until Monday, but fortunately or unfortunately, however way you want to look at it, I'm not going to be able to go to my appointment on Monday because I'm going to be in California picking up my little brother because he's coming from Japan. So I'm really, really excited about that. He's on leave for the next couple of weeks. So he's coming to visit us in Arizona because he's been feeling a little bit homesick. So I'm excited to go pick him up. But that being said, I couldn't go to my appointment Monday because I'm not going to be here. So I tried to get something a little bit more toward the midweek next week, but they didn't have any openings considering that it is going to be a holiday week since the 4th of July is going to be next week. So basically she told me that the earliest they could get me in was on Friday, and that was the next day. So I went in super fucking early because I had to go to work the same day. And so I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, literally drove 45 minutes to my appointment because that's how far it is. I got there like at 7:50. They got me in, got me checked in. The appointment took literally like 5 to 10 minutes. The doctor came in, he checked out my scar, he checked out the cut, he checked out the position of everything just to make sure that everything looked good. He gave the nurse the okay and she cut my suture. He said everything looked great. And from now on, all I gotta do now is just take care of it, make sure that I'm applying a medical grade silicone gel. He recommended Scar Away, which is what I'm currently using. I'm on my second day of Scar Away and I like it so far. It keeps my scar moistened, and whatever like future possible scabbing that I'll get, it'll hopefully like minimize any potential bad scarring. I finally got my little stitch removed. I don't know if you guys can see how good it looks in the camera. I'm filming on my iPhone because I'm too lazy to set up my actual camera. So we're filming this on my iPhone, but it's also late at night. It is, what time is it? It's 9:02. It's 9:02 on a Saturday night. I am officially off for the week. I'm off for the next 2 days and I gotta pack for tomorrow because I leave for California tomorrow. And this is why I look like a hot mess because I've been cleaning my room and making sure that I leave my room clean because honestly, whenever I go on a trip, one of the best parts about coming back from a trip is like having a clean room and realizing that like, oh, I cleaned my room and now my room is clean and I can just lay on my bed after a long 6-hour drive and just unwind. So that's exactly why I cleaned my room today, but I gotta pack. I gotta do some shit before we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog of my little cyst adventure. I'm excited to buy new glasses because my Ray-Bans that I have right now are years old, scratched up and worn out. So might get some new glasses, not really sure. But yeah, I will see you guys next week for next week's vlog. And if you guys have any questions about my cyst surgery, anything that I didn't answer or touch up on in this video, feel free to let me know. If you have a cyst and you're worried about, if you have an upcoming surgery for a cyst, or if you're thinking about trying to get a cyst removed and you have any questions on how I did it, feel free to ask me any questions. But aside from that, I hope that you guys are all having a good day and a good week and a good month and a good year and a good life. And I will see you guys next week for another vlog. Bye.